Good morning, people of Biafra. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Depends on your time and your location. I salute all the Genu Biafrans once again, and I welcome you. Please, I say welcome you. Welcome another person by liking and sharing the program, so we can make this our time to work for us right now. So please, we have 1 hour to be here. So as we have that 1 hour and to be here, please come in, like and share the program so others may know that we are live and we are direct, so they can join us into what we are doing. So as I welcoming you, please endeavor to welcome another person. And I am also here to present the things that we have to know, and that we don't have to be panic or things that are happening. That everything that is happening is where it's supposed to happen. But the world powers, the EU, the congressmen, the UN, African Union, they have ear, they have eyes. They know the truth really, but they might waste time to collect money from the bad ones before they can be able to come out and stand on the true side of what is happening. Because money controls the world. Money is the thing about this world that we are living in. Money controls everything. That is what I can easily tell you as fellow Biafrans. So remember also, today is the day of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So once again from here, from my location, I am wishing Ohamadike, a man I call the President of United States of Biafra, happy birthday. May you live long. You will not die. You shall be alive to see the freedom that you have fought for. You will be alive, no matter what enemy do, no matter how they poison, no matter what they think they are doing, nothing will happen to you, Hamadike. We ask Elohim Chukwu Okeabiama to continue to protect you, bless you, and keep you alive for us. Anything that the enemies have injected inside your blood, may Elohim heal you without looking back. May those substances neutralize and never come to power. We pray. He said, long live Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Happy birthday. Your freedom is paramount. You will get it alive, not in death. And the enemies will shock because you are a destined child. You have 14 lives to live, and nobody will take it away from you. No matter what thing they are doing, they cannot, because Chukwu Okeabiama knows about you, and he knows that you will come because of this particular mission. And he knows the country that you are coming to, and those you are going to fight for you to get this freedom. So he prepared you and put you in his hand. He was the one guiding you. So Elohim continue to protect and guide you, Mas Simon Eba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I wish Mazi Nnamdi Kanu once again. Today is his day. Happy birthday, Onyendu Ohamadike, one of the Biafran people. I salute you and I greet you from my location. No evil that already be fashioned, it can never prosper, because Chukwu Okeabiama is your strength. Chukwu Okeabiama is your helper. Chukwu Okeabiama is with you, and nobody can stop you from shining or from having your freedom, no matter what enemy plan to do. My fellow Biafrans, we must understand, if you look at the headline, In this world we are living to, no matter amount of corruption, no matter amount of lies, no matter amount of propaganda, I want to tell you one thing. International law have ears. Foreign people have eyes. They are listening, they are seeing what is happening. They know who is right and who is not right. And they can never give one people two recognition. They can only give one recognition and give the other one. And because of how things are folding, they must give the one that is the legitimate with international law of their own law is the one they are going to give recognition, support fully. And you know who he is. They will give the one that meets the criteria of Montevideo Convention. They will give the one that has a population, a territory, and a working government. They will give the one that is under their law, that this is person supposed to be, and the one that also can mention when it comes to those who own politics of the world, that chief of staff is among the politicians. Why financial secretary Ogenkere is not among this group? And he also does not have what it takes to be on international law. No country, their secretary has leave the position and formed to be a financial, to be a leader. It doesn't happen anywhere. And after now that we have declared Biafra officially, I want you to understand one thing. I want you to know that is very important into what we are doing, that this recognition we are seeking for, nobody will stop it. And we shall get it. No matter how enemy try hard, no matter what they think that they want to disturb us, they want to stop what we are doing, they can never stop what we are doing, because what we are doing is not what human beings want, but is what our forefathers and Ogenkere asked us to do. That is why we are here doing it. That is why we are making it official for people to know our intention. And our intention are very common. What is the intention? For us to go in peace, not in pieces. We did not say that Nigeria is not a country for those who believe in Nigeria, no. But we who did not believe, why can't they allow us to go? Why is it under force? Why is it by force that we will be there where we don't want to be? It's not by force to be a friend. It's not by force to be together. It's not by force to ask people to stay. Why is it that this one is all about force? And why are they forcing us? What is the gain for them to force us to stay when they know that these people are not ready, even in the next 20 centuries that we are fighting for? They will never give up. Neither do we give up. When you look at every shenanigan of Ogenkere, I only just want you to know that Ogenkere was well-paid agent into what he's doing. They only want to bring distraction. They only want to bring instability. They only want you to look like the government is not in control or there is crisis. The world knows that when a new country is being declared, there will be a crisis. The world also knows that when a leader of a group was arrested before accomplishing their dream, there will be what? There will be a power vacuum. People will take power like what Ogenkere did. They call it that this is a people that they want to hijack the movement, but most of the rebels, knowing who they are and what they can be able to do, stop them on arrival. Do you know that all the enemies stop on arrival? So I want you to understand why we are here. I want to also know that no way international law, no way UN nation, no way countries will give Ogenkere recognition. He is just wasting his time. Also, the world now see him as what? As a hijacker. That is how they see them. Because what it takes to prove that this country has been declared officially, doesn't have it. A document is in the hands of the Congolese Arabese and the University of Biafra government. That is where the document is. So with this alone, you may know that the world will follow that person who has documents and who made official declaration. Let us, because of our time, we might not even be up to 1 hour here. We just want to make it quick one to Biafran people so you can be able to share it. Others may know and like it. We also ask you please to join us on my S handle. The things that we are preaching here, we have also started tweeting it on my S handle. So please, Join us as we come across. If you want, the name you used to see me in S is Biafra TV. The same name you know is the name you will see. So you can also join us to share the message, to tell people you know, because we don't know who will send this message. It will go viral and will take it to people's head. So I am pleading with you as a fellow Biafrans for you to know Ogenkere can never get international recognition. The evidence of this is you see the congressmen running away from Ogenkere. And he was telling his gullible, oh, they are in a screen watching us in television. How could those you want to see want to watch from a screen? That is proof that the congressmen are distancing themselves from Ogenkere. Despite sending them money. I said what? Despite sending them money. So it's only USB that will get us recognition, no other person, because who declare it is a member of USB, not a member of Fallback, not a member of those groups. So I want you to understand the impact of what we are doing. Let me read in the comment section as we are diving into read the document for you, so you may know what we are into. I see Ogonaya, thank you so much. Always been here. I see Chibozo Ezendo, thank you so much. I see Alozie Peter Oziema. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. The USB has conquered the majority, they have conquered the population of the people in Biafra land. These are truths that has to be told. These are pure truth that we all must listen. Forget the propaganda. These are what enemies want to run, to bring instability, to hijack the movement. But I thank God today that they cannot be able to hijack the movement, and the movement is getting momentum day in, day out. We are going straight to documents we have on international law, under Montevideo Convention, under UN, and all of them. We are going to run it very fast, so we may close because little time is all we have. Sorry for not being here in the morning because of one thing or the other, emergency or call, so we must take it. I want to listen to this I'm about to bring out to you. Between chief of staff that made a declaration of independence for a new country because of the arrested of a leader before declaration, and the financial secretary who did not make a declaration, who has the support of international law. Let me repeat again. Between chief of staff that made a declaration of independence for a new country. Because of the arrest of a leader before declaration, and the financial secretary who did not make a declaration, who has the support of international law. This is the area we are going. I see you, Jelen Wine. Thank you so much. Also, I want to encourage Biafran people to join me on my S handle, Biafra TV. I have started this thing I am reading right now. I have started cutting it a little. You know how their own is. I have started cutting it a little bit and be posting it. So you can tell. You can also help me to circulate the message. Please help me to do that. Biafra TV is the name you will see. Let us run very fast so you can give time for people to call. I have from now to 6 o'clock to close. Because I have a job this night, and also in the morning, why would not come out that we have an emergency, so we have to join also. But we have this time that we're supposed to use and sleep, so we want to use it to let Biafra know one thing that we have found out again. We are here to do it. Remember, between chief of staff that made a declaration of independence for a new country because of the leader arrest before declaration, and the financial secretary who did not make a declaration, who has the support of international law. That is the area that we are going right now, that I want you to pay attention, listen carefully as we roll in. So the program starts now.
A chief of staff who made a declaration of independence has the support of international law over a financial secretary who did not.
Listen, gently. A chief of staff who made a declaration of independence has the support of international law over financial secretary who did not. Now, our chief of staff, who is piloting the affairs of the Biafran people right now, who stood up on November 29, 2024 to make a declaration of a new nation called United States of Biafra government. Because of her declaration and her stood up, they said under international law that she has the support of international law to gain recognition. Also, recognition cannot go to two groups, it can only go to one. And the way it is now, I want to bring you something very quick to your mind. What happened when Ogenkere went to go and see all the people he called men of congressmen? Do you know why they did not see him? This evidence why they refused to see Ogenkere. Because one, he did not have a document. Two, he is not a chief of staff. Because a chief of staff is second in command of a government or any country or any group that are running the affairs of a freedom fighter. When a leader is arrested, the chief of staff automatically become the deputy prime minister. You had it yesterday in our program here. We make you understand under international law. This is how, under this Vienna Convention, this is how they put it down for us. The Vienna Convention was held in the year 1978. Montevideo Convention held in the year 1933. Geneva Convention held in the year 1949. These are the rules. Talks of United Nations Charter. All these things are there. And all of them are in the side of the someone who is leading the United States of Biafra government. I hope you know. I hope you know. That is how you know. Ogenkere Itinabo for congressmen with the lobby. It doesn't matter. What matters is that the result or the answer will go to the government, not him. And the world will not, because before any country going to log in. Now, let's ask this question. The grievances that we attach, the grievances of Biafran people, why they want a new nation that is going to attach on the document of Biafran people. Who is with it? DPM. She is the one who has those documents that are legal and legit under international law for a new country to come to an existence. We move.
Key factor is the Declaration of Independence itself, which is a foundational requirement for a new country to seek recognition. A declaration is a formal public statement of a group's intent to become a sovereign state. Without it, there is no basis for a claim to statehood under international law.
Are you hearing? The key factor is that is the Declaration of Independence itself, which is a fundamental requirement for a new country to seek recognition. A declaration, a formal public statement of a group intend to become a sovereign state. Without it, there is no basic of claiming to statehood under international law. The key factor to be a new country is what? A declaration of independence, a declaration of independence itself, which is a fundamental, even here is a foundation, is a fundamental requirement for a new country to seek international recognition. Who has this document? Who made this declaration? If Biafra fails this time and for the second time, the name of Dr. Ngozi Arabeze will be there, not the name of Ogenkere. Why I want to rush it very fast is that because we got to where they call that people like Ogenkere, that international law, the congressmen and every other person see their group as a hijacker. Let us go. They know a declaration is a formal public statement of a group. Now a group na say na anyị chọrọ ịbụ a nation. Now the only way they can do that is the official declaration of independence of that new country, whether they meet the criteria of Montevideo Convention or they did not. Oh yes, J1, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. The comments here, it is the chief of staff that made the declaration will be accepted. Yes. Tina said, Tina said, please, Biafras, click on the like button. And she also said, all these documents bears Dr. Ngozi Arabeze's signature and name. You see, I want to understand one common thing. In this declaration, there is a 2 or 3 documents. One is a declaration. 2 is where, in fact, it's almost 5 documents. Let me count it for you. 1, a declaration. 2, a government that made the declaration. 3, in which place this declaration took place. 4, the grievances. Even the grievances after declaration paper document, the grievances is the next one. Then where did he declare? 3. How many people is delegate? 4. And in which country? All these things bears the name and the signature of Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. You are chief of staff. You are surrogate. You are protect the mandate. This only person. And it's a pure evidence into the international community that she is the legit and the right authority. No matter what comes, we must continue.
Here's why the chief of staff has a stronger claim.
Let's say this again. Here why the chief of staff has a strong claim. When she will go to court with Ogenkere and present every down thing, then we will know who has the right and who has a strong claim in what we are doing. Listen to this.
Montevideo Convention, the most widely accepted standard for statehood, the Montevideo Convention, outlines 4 key criteria: a permanent population, a defined territory, a government, and the capacity to enter into relations with other states. A Declaration of Independence demonstrates the intent to fulfill the capacity to enter into relations with other states, and signals the existence of a government structure, even if that government is not yet in effective control.
Do you hear that? Montevideo Convention 1933, the most widely accepted standard from statehood. The Montevideo Convention outlined 4 key criteria: a permanent population. I thank God today that Ogenkere can use his mouth to testify that the majority are with the United States of Biafra. Chiamaka Ajere will tell you that the majority are with the USB government of Ngozi Arabeze, that them they are minority, that they don't need a majority of foolish people. This is how they interpret the world. But here is telling you with this Montevideo Convention, is telling us that for the 4 criteria, a population, a permanent population of the Biafran people that are the side of the government, led by Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, a woman who stood up and made a declaration of United States of Biafra. I hope you are following. Now, see, a defined territory. Last time, the people of territory of other states has a problem. You see, the government stand up and settle the dispute they have. This is how you know a defined territory. We have 40 states that made up of United States of Biafra, a country. These are defined territory. A government, we have it, that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, his cabinet member, are the one leading the people of Biafra. These governments are ready to, they have the capacity on international global stage to enter into a treaty, into relations with other states. A declaration of independency demonstrated the intent to fulfill capacity to enter into a relation with other states. Now, I wish this thing is on screen. At least Ijele and Wine will use the voice of white people to read so they may understand. But I hope that we are understanding because of my tongue. Nwa Biafra ka o si adi n'Igbo anyị, you know, Igbo anyị na-adị na otu ire anyị si were tik, oyibo anyị si adị tik. So, or if you don't understand, please just listen when I'm playing the voice. If that one will make you understand what we are doing, please. Thank you so much as you are listening. Let me repeat this place again carefully. A declaration of independence demonstrates the intent to fulfill the capacity to enter into relation with other states. To enter, the declaration gives us power to enter into relation with other states. That they are doing what? That a declaration of independence demonstrating our intention of relations with other states. The existence of a government structure. Now here goes through existence of a government structure, the declaration. I want to understand. You remember, we have read the importance of this document of declaration. Without this, as saying that the new country has no basics. Without it, there is no basic for claim to stakehold under international law. Newezuka declaration document and the declaration that made officially in the eyes of the world. Basic. That is why the congressmen are watching Ogenkere from television. And look at this black monkey try to deceive himself, and they distance themselves from Ogenkere because they understand what Ogenkere is doing is not right under international law. Tony, good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much for coming. As you come, please like and share. Let's go back to where we are. Listen to this. Even if that government is not yet in effective control of territory, that's something I said. Declaration means the people chose interest to govern themselves or yourself. Thank you so much. That is why this our declaration ended up a lot of rubbish, a lot of names, a lot of inconsequential words. Let's go back here. They said, even though that this government is not effective control of Biafran territory, like when Elias told you that the Biafran people have to go and get 80% of their land before they will seek international recognition or before the world will recognize them. Do you hear what they said here? That a declaration is number one thing. That even though that the government is not yet effective control of the territory, the arrest of a leader and the subsequent declaration by a chief of staff chose a claim to a government, shows that there is a government when a chief of staff is the one who made the declaration, because in politics of international law, she is a member of the politics, but a financial secretary is not a member of the politics. Are you following? I hope we, no matter how we explain, I hope we are making common sense. I hope. The arrest of the leader and the subsequent declaration by a chief of staff chose a claim to a government. Ability Listen, listen, allow
The arrest of a leader and the subsequent declaration by a chief of staff shows a claim to a government, albeit one in crisis. A financial secretary without
that they might be in crisis. That there might, because of arrest of the leader, that a new country or chief of staff, there will be a crisis today. It's not a crisis in what we are doing. Are we not facing crisis? Are we not seeing what they are claiming? International law, Montevideo Convention 1933 is talking to us. He's telling us what to do. They are telling us that what we are passing through has been non-existent before now. They are making us understand that this way that we are passing through, that we are not the first people. It has been under existence since 1933. Before Ojukwu fought war in 1967 to 1970, it has been there, my people. What we are passing through right now. Why are you panicking? Why are you leaving your government? Why are you on the fence? Why are you falling back? Why on the RCC? Why on the Omoma group? Why on all these shenanigans you are seeing? Because people decide to betray. And the international convention, those who put this convention are human beings like you. They understand the problems, the challenges that a new country will face. And also, when it's about to declare, when a leader is arrested, there is a power vacuum of people trying to manipulate, trying to hijack the movement. But because of that, a chief of staff is there, that she understands the rule, the game of declaration, she carries it on. And they said that only that claim that there is a government. The declaration proved that there is what? A government of the people. I hope you are following. Listen, chief of staff chose a claim to a government. One in a crisis. A financial secretary. Listen, a financial secretary without a declaration, lack any form, claim to an independent government of a state. Please, you can see the link of this page, so you can like, as well as you can subscribe on the page. Anytime you come across of it, you can see the link. So you can, once you touch the link, it will send you direct to the page. You will just see subscribe, touch once. You will see notification, touch once. Then you subscribe on the page. Please try to do so, my people of Biafra. Triple M, I can see you. Let's continue. Good evening from here.
a declaration lacks any formal claim to an independent government or state. The nature of the
Let's repeat this place with our own voice. A financial secretary without a declaration, lack any form claiming to an independent government of a state or a state. He lack the ability to claim an independent government or also to claim about a state. Are you understanding it? Are we making common sense? Because when you see their shenanigans, and that's why I'm hitting to you. This Montevideo Convention was meant in Washington, D.C. in America. Those who sit down there, gather together and make these countries, they understand the criteria, the templates, how everything will go. So, being that they understand this, they are now telling you, a financial secretary, even though without a declaration, lack a formal claim to an independent government or a state. This is not me. This is Montevideo Convention. Now listen, the nature of the document. Listen to this.
documents. The Declaration of Independence, signed by a chief of staff acting in a political capacity, is a crucial legal and political document.
Do you hear it? The Declaration of Independence, signed by a chief of staff acting in a political capacity, is what? is legal and the political document. Can you go get courage? What is that in OG? I'll keep on repeating to you that is why the congressmen run away from that hall Nigeria government give him money to pay for. I hope you are getting it. I hope we are making common sense, my people. This exposition I am making for you to know there is a legal way, there is a laid down process, there is things that can help us to where we are going. There is. Peter AJ said, financial secretary is an appointment by the government. A financial secretary can be in the chain of power in any government structure. Yes, but you see DPM, you see, do you see this position we're talking about? Do not play with it. I see my brother Kevin. You're welcome. You're an official AJ. Remember the code on this platform. Hashtag Finland government. Free Mass Simon Epanjoko, a prisoner of conscience. Hashtag Nigeria / Britain. Free Mass Simon Epa, a prisoner of conscience. Remember that is a what? A protest. Triple M said, Biafrans, kindly hit the like button once and share the broadcast widely. Please endeavor to do so. Let's continue listening.
It serves as a public and formal assertion of a group's identity and its right to self-determination. A financial secretary's actions, or lack thereof, have no bearing on the creation of a new state under international law.
Do you hear it? A financial secretary acting or lack the form has no bringing on the creation of a new state. It has nothing, no judiciary of a political act into a financial secretary. But COS is a political position. You don't know? That is things that we must know. So you may know the movements, you may know who is leading you right now, her position, that international constitutions recognize her position and give her the authority on what she is doing for the Biafran people. Listen, of a new state under international law, financial secretary did not have anything to do to come to even make a decision. Her position is to manage funds, seek for funds from other countries, seek for aid from other areas to make sure that the movement is going. And a financial secretary is under the COS when it comes to the terms of the politics. Do you understand it? These are the areas that we need to tell ourselves truth. It's a high time we face reality. Reality is very bitter. Reality is not sweet, and the reality comes at last. Reality and the truth works together. Truth comes at last. When truth prevails, it lasts forever. In the beginning, lies will be running propaganda, lies will be circulating. You can see 3PM doing what we asked to do. Hashtag Nigeria government / Britain government, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa now. This is a protest. That is why when you see those on placards or protests on the street, you put hash. Once you see it, something is going on. Please continue doing that. Listen to this.
As their role is typically administrative, not political or sovereign. The importance of a public...
Do you hear that? As the role is not typically administrative, not political or a sovereign. A political, not. Just administrative. Not a political or a sovereign. He can... Ogenkere is a... You see, I wonder the kind of people that followed him, but because of they are all, you see those people who you see, they say they went to see congressmen snapping pictures, and those are weapon agents from Nigeria is giving them. Okay, Okechukwu, thank you so much. I'm watching from New Zealand. I greet you. I greet you also, my brother. You are welcome on this page. Thank you so much for reaching out here. You can see the link. Just click on that link, then you will subscribe. Also, like on the page. If you're a new person on this page, you will see me. There is something like a wall. In this way, I put in my hand. I will be at the center of the wall. There is a 3 dot in front of you. Click on that 3 dots. It will open, you will see like, so you can like the program, because when you like, other people will know that we are live. We are running fast on this first session, so people may call. Listen.
Public statement. International law does not prohibit unilateral declarations of independence. While recognition from other states is not guaranteed, and the new entity would still need to gain effective control of the territory, the act of declaring independence is the first and most essential step in the process. It is a formal birth certificate for the new country in the eyes of the international community. Without this, no claim exists to be recognized.
I hope you heard it clearly. This is how it rolls. This is how it works. There is no other way around. The importance of a public statement. International law does not prohibit declaration of independence. Why recognition from other states is not granted, and the new entity would still need to gain effective control of their territory. Now that we never get recognition, are we going to stop? Yesterday we talked about falling back, and they told you it's a hell after you have made a declaration and you fall back. You had it here yesterday. If you check our program yesterday, you will have it. They granted us that we are free for what? To declare a new nation. Then after declaration, then we now seek for international recognition as we are trying to take control of our border. Now that we met the criteria, we have an effective government. This is what it is. So on this junction, we open our phone call for you to know what is in your mind or what you understand, also to educate Biafran people more. The number to call still remain +9 7 3 3 6 0 5 1 3 7 +9 7 3 3 6 0 5 1 3 7. That is the number to call on particular on what we are doing, or you can also say what is in your mind. The act of a declaration of independence is the first and the most essential step in the process of getting a new country. We have a caller. Yes, we must answer our call. Don't know why he's fainting. Why? Yes, our own is here, Ijele One. Yes, so good evening from here.
Yeah, my brother. Hey, Chineke.
Sorry.
Yeah, my Chino.
Thank you. Go on. Yeah, you're coming loud and clear.
Yeah, good afternoon, my brother. From here. Good evening or good afternoon, whatever. Good day. Yeah. Thank you, my brother. Good afternoon from my side as well.
You're welcome.
Honestly, I just said let me do my own submission now because I actually want to take a nap and then go to work.
The same thing with me. The same thing.
Exactly. So with these few points, that's the points. The main point in this first phase. Let me just touch them and then I will watch later. So now, dear friends, the key point here is the people coming together to agree that they want to govern themselves.
Yeah.
What did they do? They come together they do self-referendum. They gather the mandate from the people, that is giving consent to whoever they are happy with as to be their spokesperson or their leader. That is exactly what we did. I'm just laying this down for you to know that we have never missed a part from this international
Montevideo Convention.
law.
Yeah, international law.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So now, we did all of that. We gathered all the mandates, moved down to Finland for that redeclaration. Now, the international law says redeclaration is the most important. Once you redeclare, it means that you have, you have.
You are making a public statement. You are making
You
a
have
public statement and check yourself.
It's a public statement, yeah. For you, once you redeclare, I'm just saying that once you redeclare, it means because it's in the open.
Yes.
That redeclaration is always in the open. Once you redeclare, I'm trying to make people to understand that this fallback thing should never be in the picture. Never. Let it not be in your mind at all. So once you redeclare, just like you did on the 29th of November 2024, it shows what you said to the public and international body means. It means that you have said to the world that we are able to govern ourselves. You taking it back by falling back to government in exile. Let me just not use Biafra government in exile.
Yeah. By
going back to government in exile means that, number one, you don't know what you are doing. You are premature. That what you did is premature. That you did not even. What's the word I will use now?
Even you remember they use that word that those people that are falling back are senseless, and they are making international global stage to see that declaration of the new country they are not serious.
And it was premature. So, yes. So, my dear people, what am I even saying? Now, that one has been ironed out. It is better you did not go into it to redeclare than redeclaring, and after that, you think about going back and actually did it. In fact, to me, I will use the word, it's a taboo.
It's a taboo now?
It is a taboo. Yes, it's a taboo. So that one has been ironed out, has been cancelled on when headache are falling back. Now, the issue of whether financial secretary, the Minister of Finance,
yes,
and COS, that is Chief of Staff,
yeah,
of that group, who is it his rights? Who should take that position? That is in the case of a leader.
When a leader was arrested, that nearly the high election, lady the good put on your four, like the automatically, like the COS become the DPM, the deputy prime minister automatically.
Automatically.
Now,
there's something
I want you to chip in here. I want to discuss something. Now, look at the criteria of them that bringing Ogenkere out. Under this international law, did they meet any of them at all? Are they not seeing them as those that are senseless, really? Asatina. Remember the criteria they used to bring the so-called Ogenkere out?
All the criteria they did not even make. You see, that is the point. Now, having said this, looking at between COS and Minister of Finance, which is Ogenkere,
yeah.
International law says that COS, even by default, not even because of Master Simon Epa said COS protect the man, by default, automatically, if the leader is not here. The person that takes the place of the leader automatically by default is the COS, not the other way around. You know why? COS is a political position. Why the Minister of Finance is actually the people, the government, that is COS, are the people that appointed him there.
Yes. They just call it administrative position, not a political
administrative position. That is the word. It's an administrative position. That is the word, my dear brother.
Inside that, how to seek to raise funds, to ask for humanitarian help, and also seek for aid for a new country to have what it takes to protect money, to protect their country. When he even come to army, that he's not attached to them, he can only raise funds and give to the state for them to use it under COS, under chief of staff, to move their movement forward. And the people are...
Yes, my brother. Now, another point I want to touch light is that part of documentation.
Yeah.
Today, Ogenkere will confirm more that he has no documents with him. That was why he said, document that he don't need it. That the document, when he had the document, all the empty.
Yes, now.
Understand?
Because he has J school or second by the J school. My school, because you are about the school who boom idiots. Where was the hand on Wutebeg?
Exactly. When he had the school, not because for young go. So all the position Ogenkere no now. He has no document. So, and all of these things, after checking all of these things, now the question is, what is Ogenkere actually doing? Who is Ogenkere working for? Who is that person informing Ogenkere to do all of these things? Remember, yesterday we here, and we talked about fallback. Here, international law says about fallback. You understand? It is better you did not even attempt to do that declaration, declaration,
yes.
Because we have declared before. Now we redeclare again. Okay, so it is better you did not even attempt doing that than doing it, and that after doing it, you now fall back. If we go now, who are those people that started this falling back, championing this falling back? Ogenkere. Who gave you that insight, that statement, fall back? Who? All wounded Nigeria. With all these things.
Relayas got falling back to destroy the declaration.
I still want to take it back to Zoo, because Elias, Elias wara Ogenkere. Elias Ogenkere to actualize, to finalize this thing. To push this agenda of fallback. That the root is actually coming from Zoo.
Exactly.
From Nigeria.
Exactly.
Because international law here said that all who declare fall or back, it is useless, and they will never take you serious ever again. Imagine where we did that.
Yes.
That means they have ruined that declaration.
Now, falling back means destroying the reputation of the declaration to look like those people are premature.
Premature. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know even what they believe in. And now, if that thing is actually like that in the international law, then Nigeria mania here.
Nigeria is the one sponsoring Ogenkere. Even na hall for congressmen, Nigeria government are the one who paid for it. There is no doubt. See, I don't want to dive because tomorrow morning, now we are going to see another side of this law. Now, when a country is being declared and some people fall back, now they are hijackers. They want to hijack the movement to destroy it. That is why they fall back and form another group. Tomorrow, that one is this one, the song we are tomorrow morning. We are going to read about this one tomorrow morning.
Now, to make it more clearer to my brothers and sisters out there, because just were go do uche nke ahụ Chineke nyere gị, wee check these two, or maybe they think they are three. Akwifuru Ogenkere, akwifuru Imam Madabo group CRC. Then if you say USB, biko nke ahụ uche nke ahụ Chineke nyegoduru gị ji wụrụ mmadụ. Who are those actually pushing towards, as a supposed country, what the country should be doing? Who are those? Who are those? If they ask you today, representing like a country, what they're supposed to be doing, who are those? What is Ogenkere doing?
Nothing.
Every door, na basomba. Every door, na basomba.
The way Chinasa Woru, I went one brother made comments on the comment I got for Akadame. Also, Ogenkere are repeating what Chinasa Woru, the so-called DOS, did. Chinasa Woru, na about social media. A man no about the person name was not the country.
If for that comment, only response of Chinasa Woru is still the same person doing this thing. That's what they all of people and individual. It's still the same thing, the same people, the same thing now is going on. Just check it out. Everything now during that time, as Simon Ekpa was doing his whole Onyendu, is actually what Ogenkere is presenting. I was asking sometime, why is history repeating itself here? Everything. From being the leader.
Yes, they did.
It happened. Our men Ogenkere. It happened. A lot of things. Repeating. So it's actually somebody out there is doing this thing, and we are not going to give them that chance. Hey, they couldn't bring Mazi Simon Ekpa down. What did they do? Until I call lawyer for questioning. Okay, lead this to this one. Now, this is exactly what they are actually doing again.
That is why we are bringing you this thing from all these laws. Man, all just like we are just thinking about it. And that the world of social thing because of that, our religion is sacrosanct.
I pity those people, because some of them actually don't even understand that Ogenkere is being removed. Ogenkere no, they are not served. But some people I believe there were some people never now into that deal with Ogenkere. But Ogenkere is now using them to achieve his deal with his paymasters. But anyway.
Very right. Very right. Very right. Thank you so much. Thank you. We must continue. Thank you. Please follow Biafrans. We call on you. This page needs your support. We want to get gadgets too. When we come, we present it live to you so you can see and also join me to read. So it's on a call from a brother or a sister who called. You missed her call or his call. Yeah, good evening from here.
Hello, my brother. Good evening, my mother. Triple M on the line, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I greet you. Yeah, thank you for the work you're doing for our fellow Biafras. It's not easy, but at least you really open the eyes of our people, because all these lies, but our peddled it in such that you are not in position of where you will be declared. You don't need to go front. You have to come back to Briggy. From Briggy, you recognize it, blah, 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 talking all manner of rubbish, and people are sheepishly following them. But what you are doing is opening the eyes of a lot of people. It's not people like me, actually, because I really know what it takes. Then the question is this, my fellow Biafran, though I greet each and every one of us, those in comment section and those in listening session, the question you need to ask yourself, first and foremost, is this: who are the people that try to stop this particular declaration? That's the first question you ask yourself. Remember, the cabinet They gave us information when they were voting in their cabinet forum if they should redeclare before the date based on the signs they are hearing, the information they got on the ground. It was these same people that voted against not to redeclare that we must wait till the said date. At the end, for God be so kind, the majority carried the vote. The people voted that the redeclaration should be held on 29th.
Yeah.
They among the people that voted against. Now, remember, their plan A, Van have already made it clear to us. Plan A was on that day they will cause chaos. Then police people will come and take some people away from there. From there, everything about that declaration will be defeated.
Yeah.
But when they failed, USB took them unaware and was redeclared on the 29th of November 2024.
Yeah.
They resorted on Plan B, which Van told us that the Plan B was planned within from the inside, and it was planned to destroy Biafra. Remember, when he knew this, and he told us that he was going out with them, he planned with them, he comes in with them. That same Van is the person also now preaching for people to come and support him. From where? You know, that's it. Always we ndị banyị na-ekwusi asị na onye nọrọ ebe a na-ọgba izu a na-ọgbuo mmadụ ọgwa ha onye ahụ o so ogbuo that person. So now, in that case now, when they resorted that they couldn't achieve it, they resorted on falling back. You see, when you see zoo, you think they don't know about all these international laws we are using on them. They already know it, my brother.
Yeah.
They will only use it against you. The one that will favor them is the one they will be using to stop whatever thing you are doing. But the one that will favor you, they will not even go into it there. They will not even make it clear, open for you. You see, this Ogenkere is bankrolled by Zoo. If it's not them, how would they would have known that there is something like a fallback, that fallback, start dishing out fake information, knowing fully well that according to international law, once we do this and come back, it becomes a child's play. The people you are looking up to will not take you serious. They want to use these criminals to destroy.
Our yesterday program under international, I said now, once you make a declaration, you fall back. You make the declaration look disastrous, and simply mean that those people are premature and they don't have what it takes to govern themselves. That is better you not even declare at all.
That is what I'm trying to let you know. It's just like Eze na or in Donachi every day only till nago. But they would have made a mockery of us. But thank God today that at the end of it all, our people still strong. Now, look at people, many people have understood that those criminals are not there to help us or they are here to destroy. That's why they deserted them. But earlier on, they were following them because many people are confused, don't know what we have to follow, but now they have realized it.
Exactly.
Our people have deserted them. So forget about whatever thing they are shouting on social media, all this nagging they are doing. Our people have known the truth. They have deserted them. They are just there. How does they can in the arena and they can't stop because they are bankrolled by the so-called zoo, backing by some of the international community because of what they are getting from our land. But USB has ended. They have ended. You know, what my happiness is that all these things that is happening now, when you see our people shouting, talking, it looks as if we are the first people to face all these things.
We are not.
No, many have gone through this road. Many have gone through this road, and many will still follow the same road. because we are following the footsteps
Exactly.
of what other people has made. Thank God that our people now, that is what is happening now, and the zoo is not finding it funny. Who would have believed that all of a sudden zoo now bringing back the date for Masin Nanikano final case and the rest of them, bringing it forward? What makes it to be so? And this is how it's going to continue until Biafra. Even when Biafra will go, our people say will not even understand it. They will be shouting, is he real? Is he going to work? That is how it's going to be. It will be like a film.
Our DPM told them that you will be sleeping and the organization will come, Nigeria will leave our land. That we should go and relax. It's no longer a time of show, but it's a time of action with the pen and paper. That is where we are for now.
You know, when they talk of politics, they never know that freedom fighting is also they also have a politics. But my brother, time of when we are now in diplomatic ties.
Yes, and that is why I decided to bring out about the diplomatic things that I was hiding, so you will know that everything is on the right track of the government. Nigeria thought that they want to use the one of them to push us to do mistake. Now we are bringing to ourselves, no, now there we are not making any mistake, that we are right on what we are doing.
At the years back, they see anybody fighting for Biafra freedom as a jobless people, non-entity, noisemakers. But now, jungle has matured. My happiness now, my joy is that the people at the head of affairs of this particular USB now are the people that is well read.
Now
people piloting it now.
Those that are going to talk about Biafra must be well read. When an I am telling you how to speak and write. All are in into what we are doing. Now,
listen. What we have now, even the timbers and calibers in the USB government now, Zoo government itself did not even come close to them in qualification. The Zoo government now is not even close to them in qualification. So the people supporting the zoo and all the alliances now that doesn't want Biafra to go, all of them are shaking. They are shaking because they have seen the weight USB is carrying. They are shaking, but they will never make it open. That's why they use the people of Zoo now using money to entice our people. You see, it is only our people now that is coming in social media and be talking rubbish because they don't know what is on ground. They don't know what will be for them.
That is the Nigerians say we realize that if you know that Igbo man lost money, now time of Ojuku, we could have not even wasting our time. We could have given them money to go and kill themselves. That is what they are doing right now.
No. Look at the area I'm going. The people, our brothers, they are using now. They think that they are working because of the money, but they don't know the weight of what they are fighting against now. Because gone are the days when we don't have anything, when we don't have a roadmap, we don't have any documents. When the time reach, I am happy. That's why our leader Nakano said, I don't want Biafra in an easy way. I want it in a hard way. Let all the enemies show their faces. Let's know who they are and face them head on. They are showing their faces. Even those that is in our midst, they are also showing their faces. So that when Biafra will be settled home, we know who is who. We know where to put those criminals. Thank you, my brother. At this point,
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's continue. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, my people, we are running it because it's our rights on what we are doing. Nobody will stop us. Everyone that want us to know. When you are listening to all this, after you have listened to all these international laws, you may know that your government is only one that is legal and legit and right in what they are doing. Listen to this as I read this out for you. The act of declaration of independence is the first step and the most essential step in the process. It is like It is a form like birth certificate. You know, you know that every of us in life have a birth certificate because he was born. This Montevideo Convention, in the importance of public statement under it, for the new country, in the eyes of international law, international community, without this, no claim existing to be recognized. Without official declaration of international law, nobody will recognize us, and we are not in existence in the world. But our declaration gives us existence in the world. This is how it goes. This is what it is. But we have only 10 minutes. For anybody who want to call, please call because our time is running until tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, we are going to do something on what we are doing. The topic of tomorrow, after this official declaration with the chief of staff, then after the declaration, the financial secretary who formed his own group claiming that they are going to get international recognition, can it be possible under international law? These are the things that we are going to break down tomorrow because we want to ask what is happening to us. We want to ask what we are passing through. So tomorrow morning, you know the time, in Biafran time, it might be around 5:30, 6 o'clock, but where I am, it might be around 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning. So we are going to come live as we normally do tomorrow, have our full time, our 3, 4, 5 hours tomorrow. I just want to make this quick reaction to what is going on the air and let you know that international law supports your DPM, support us on the real Biafran people who are on the right track of what we are doing. This is Real Biafra TV. We are asking for one thing, graduates. We want to put these documents out there for you to read. We want to put it on screen and people can come in. As we are reading, we will join heads together, analyze. So I will not be only the one to analyze. I will be hosting all of you on the page. So please support your own as we are moving forward, because now is the time to use all these documents to debunk the lies of Chiamaka and all of them who are making mockery of themselves. And also tomorrow, we are going to go on a deep to know that the recognition can only go to only one, which is the one that has the declaration document. My people, everything is working fine for us. I want you to know, as you come in right now, we're about to close, please go back. This is just 1 hour program. Go back and listen. Wait for us tomorrow. We will come in the morning. Just keep your notification on. Whenever we are live, you may know that we are live, and join us as we preach this goodness of truth, this good news to redeem our mind, to change the narrative, to remove these lies that was circulated about falling back. Falling back is disastrous. This is how international law say. They say that they are going to see us that we are not serious, we don't have sense. So is it what we are going to do? We can never do that. So my people, we are going to end it up here. From me, from here, please have a wonderful day. Till see tomorrow morning. Have a nice day, my people.